Is there anything specifically about the Bao Shun that is catching your attention, or anything that Taiwan should be concerned about?
Initially, it got my attention because the Taiwan Coast Guard said that it drove it away following the other cable sabotage event, and because it was concerned about cables. And so, in looking at the pattern around the northern tip of Taiwan, it doesn't seem to be doing things that cargo ships should be doing. A cargo ship's life, just by the very nature of what a cargo ship is, should be proceeding from port to port in generally as straight a line as possible. And so the Bao Shun, as the deeper I looked at it, it never seemed to have gone anywhere, right? And so that's immediately of concern, because then what is it doing for its owner? If its owner it claims to be a cargo company, then why is it there?
Previously, Taiwan has said that there's at least 50 or so suspicious ships operating around the country. But what do you think they're trying to accomplish?
Taiwan does seem to have a fair number of these ships that come into its space, a lot of them using what we call flags of convenience, right? So flags from countries that don't have very high standards for who they give flags to, or who they let register. And of course, Mongolia is an especially amusing example because Mongolia is landlocked. There is no coastline for Mongolia. So why is it hanging around off the coast of Taiwan? And cable sabotage is certainly a possibility given the places that it's been. Intelligence collection is a possibility. You need a ship that's large enough to actually cause damage, right? So you need a ship that when that bulk tugs on that cable, it's going to do damage to the cable. So if the ship is too small, the ship may be successful in anchoring on the cable, but the cable itself won't be damaged. So if that's the goal, then a cargo ship is a convenient way to do that.
In the long run, would you say that this is part of a gray zone strategy to wear down Taiwan, or is this a new kind of threat?
If it is looking for cables, of course, it's a threat to Taiwan's resilience against this kind of harassment, against it being cut off from other countries or from its outlying islands. Overall, the fact that if it is indeed sort of operating under the direction of a state actor like China or Beijing, then the threat is that it is part of a larger series of activities that is intended to harass Taiwan into perhaps conceding things that you would rather that Taiwan not concede over time, right? Parts of its sovereignty, parts of its, just things that over a long period of time whittle away at Taiwan's sovereignty. And so that's what you're worried about.